Hello everyone, maybe the most anticipated city builder in quite some time, Town to City, has just released, so why don't we go take a look at it? It looks kinda cute, I like it, I played the demo, I didn't actually make a video on it, but I'm familiar with the game at least. I've also been jumping in, making sure that everything is running, so this video should be smooth. We're gonna jump into a new game and see what there is to offer.
Well, you'll have to roll up your sleeves first, but with a bit of effort and an eye for planning, you'll soon develop this spot of land from countryside to town, and from town to city.
Alright, so we were introduced to a small little cutscene before we started up the game here, and they're kind of just going through the basics, like, hey, all of your people went to this place because they don't want to be living in a big city anymore, and you can do better. Which is true. We can, of course, do better. Quick tutorials right here. Let's build 3 houses. Let's go right ahead and do that. Let's take a look at the map. And I remember the demo. The map wasn't super big. And it doesn't look like it's much bigger now either. So, limited build space, but probably enough that we can make a fairly good looking town, I imagine. Maybe we'll start with the town over here. We'll just go place buildings closest to station. Why are you so picky? I want it further away from the station. Is there a way to line up items? I don't remember if there is. Is there a way to line up items? No, I don't think it is. Which is kind of cool. A lot of this game is like you're building stuff that are very kind of hand-drawn. I remember the roads, for example, is really cool. Alright, so we have our 3 houses there. We need to connect them with a road. So we have roads down here. And as I said, you paint in roads. So here you can choose road type, brush size, as well as use freeform or the line tool. Connect to buildings by drawing roads between them. So we're gonna go... I like the square brush. You can use a line tool that just allows you to go from one side to another, just like that. You can also... I kind of didn't want this. Can we demolish this? Surely I can remove a road as well. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So yeah, you can use lines to build your roads, and you can also just draw your own roads as well, which is kind of cool. I like drawing myself. I know that's maybe not what the community like to do. I think the community prefer, just in general, like lined up roads. But we're gonna make it beautiful, okay? We're gonna make it beautiful. So we have bricks, we have plaza, and we have sand and dirt. I'm gonna start with some dirt roads. I think that makes sense. Maybe lower the brush size. How about 5? Then we'll draw a nice little dirt road right here. And this guy can go out to the water, I imagine. And then out to here. So we try to draw a straight line, but not too straight line, okay? Next mission, what's up? Got a train coming in here. We're paying Sweet Transit again. That was such a good game. If you haven't played Sweet Transit, a lot of fun. Also has this kind of cute aesthetic to it. A little bit more hardcore in like logistics manners. This is more a city builder. Really cool though. First family has just arrived. Click on the icon and give them a home. Hello, move in here please. Click on the house. I did. The family has been given a home. Open residence information by clicking on it. Alright. A warm, beautiful house is the main way to increase residents' happiness, but it currently does not provide much. Let's change that by giving residents access to food buildings. Alright, here starts the actual build-up. Poultry stores and all kinds of other stalls. Maybe I'll build that over here. You, and then this guy besides him. And then we'll build a road right next to that. Zoop. There we go. And that was that. Now we need to actually add workers to this, I imagine. So yeah, let's add workers. Each worker increases the amount of citizens that can be served, so make sure all shops can meet their demand by having enough workers. Makes sense. 1% worker happiness, plus 1% at least. This shop can't sell yet because there is no warehouse connection. Let's build a warehouse next. We can do that. We'll go here and we go small warehouse. Does it need to be place the warehouse close to the shops? Okay, so we maybe build that on the other side right here. And let's add a worker into this place as well. That will be good. And then I think we need to connect the warehouse. It's already connected to there. Okay, that's good. Let's get some workers in here. You have no workers available. Assign more families to houses. So we go here, we can live there, and you can live there. Kind of cool how we assign each family to a specific house. And then they just keep working there. And there we go. So the transport cost is now covered. Really good. Cheese stall is working, poultry is working, house receives both of those wares. So really good. Let's have a look at this guy. I did click on it. Access to multiple different shops greatly increases the happiness of its residents. Okay. We also have population density decoration points. Okay. This house earns you more daily income with each shop connection. Alright, so that's the earnings. Each house, shop and warehouse has a decorative score. This score makes the people who live or work in this building happier. Let's make a house and a shop or warehouse provide more happiness by decorating the areas around them. This is where the game really opens up. There's going to be so much decorations. Just wild. We need to place 4 for now. So let's build one of these. Can I rotate these? Drag left mouse button. So if I place that right here, it will be like a little walkway to separate the housing from the market stalls. I think that makes pretty much sense. And then I wonder if we want to have like a... Could we do something like this? To cover this, can I force these? Current curve. No, I don't want to curve the fence. I want to make like a straight angles. Doesn't look like that is the case. There, and then we can continue this direction. I'm gonna make each of these have like their own little yard, is the idea. And then we continue here as well. Oh. Hold on, can I not do that because that tree is there? Yeah, I think that tree was a little bit in the way. That's fine. There we go. Place 4 different decorations. We maybe want to have some park benches. People can sit down outside their windows. And... ooh, we have fences as well. Okay. So much to build. So much to build. Wooden slides. I also get some lighting in. That's a safety thing. So let's make sure that we have some lighting in this place. And what else? Small potted flowers. Surely someone would have some flowers outside their doors. That just seems correct to me. Build one there as well. There we go. It's a nice touch that these actually changes color a little bit. So even if you use this same asset, it changes up a little bit how it looks like. I like that. Let's go next. Hover over the happiness percentage to view the happiness breakdown. Okay, people only arrive at the station if the total average happiness is 60% or above. Percentages in yellow and red should be improved to increase the average happiness efficiency. Or efficiently. You can also click individual residents to dive deeper into their individual happiness. Let's keep the happiness above 60% and grow our town's popularity. Yeah, or population even. Work decoration doesn't look great, I guess, for now. So have 5 houses in our town. We can continue with our houses in... let's see, there was a copy tool, right? Control C. And then we can just copy a house. I can't actually copy the wall here. Okay. Need to build the wall manually. So we'll go from here to this rock. My plan. There we go. And then we're gonna continue on this side. Can I get rid of that tree or can I move it? I can move the tree into the other side of the rock. That would be pretty good. And then we just go with another wall here. So just right here up to this place. As well as, let's see, from here straight down to... I wish you could connect them like this. That would be nice. Does not look like that's an option. It's fine though. That's fine though. Let's continue with... We'll use wood here because there is wood on the back side of all this. We might as well continue with that. I don't know if that is identical. It kind of look identical actually. And then we'll go with this one as well. Same thing for you. Just connect there. And this guy can also do a lovely little setup right here. This is so cute. Alright. There's some housing. Everyone has their own little backyard. The 2 houses here doesn't have as much to live in, but they'll figure something out. This is you get an overview of where the houses is as well. And then you will live there. There we go. Alright. Happiness is done. People are living where they need to. A higher population density decreases the residents' overall happiness. Make parks and open spaces and research, build and connect more buildings to maintain a higher happiness. Let's build a research center. Let's build a research center indeed. I feel like you want to have like a research center somewhere a little bit secluded. Like how about if we build that up here? Or like in this corner maybe. Yeah, how about this? Just right there. That's probably gonna need a road as well. And we're gonna make... maybe use the brick one. Just like that. And then I'm gonna make a... Yeah, I wonder if that is the way you want to do this. You do... Instead of doing this, you take the bricks, you make a massive one. And then you just drag that out like this. Maybe you want to even widen it out a little bit. And then you just take this and hollow out the middle. That does not look good. Let's use the line tool. Just like that, maybe? That's pretty decent. That is pretty decent. Okay, we're gonna have to probably connect this road over to our city as well. So let's bring you down to... I don't know how big this is. probably that's a... Is it a 5? Yeah, it's probably a 5. And that is going to go... I'm just gonna drag a very like natural road over to here. How do you like transition between these two nicely? You make a little square over here with plaza. Maybe even let it go this way. That looks a little bit more natural, at least. I kind of wish there was a way to blend these together a little bit more naturally. That would be nice. Add a worker and research a building. All right, give me a worker. We get 60 a day. You are now generating research points. You can add more workers to generate points quicker. Okay. You can see your current research points and money right there. All right. And then we have opened the research menu here. And here we can research new stuff, which is now the fish stall. Cool. You have now unlocked the fish stall. This new building now appears in the construction menu, which is down here. We have 13 out of 50 residents required to upgrade your city. This will unlock new features and buildings in the research menu. Maintain a high happiness and give 50 people a home. Your goal is to grow your new town to a bustling city. We can do that. Isn't it kind of weird though? We're kind of building a bunch of people here. And then, is that actually what we want? Didn't they come here because they didn't want to live in a bustling city? If you get lost, press escape or click the menu button and choose encyclopedia to... Oh, right. In the menu here, you have an encyclopedia with all of the information that you need. I really like this in video games. This is something that all city building and management games just should have available. It makes it so much more convenient to play. Alright, have a 60% or higher happiness. We do have that. We need to have 50 people and upgrade the city to the next stage. So let's just get going, I guess. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do our next stall, which is a fish stall. So that will go, I think, just right here, huh? Just like that. And to keep our happiness, we should get our work decorations up a little bit more. And we can do that. Build fences by placing posts. The length of the fence determines its cost and how many decoration points it provides. Clicking a fence puts you in edit mode. In this mode, every manually placed post can be moved or removed to change the shape and size of your fence. Okay. I've already built a few of these though, so that makes perfect sense. How do we do this? I kind of want to build sort of a... Even the cities are actually different depending on how you... Or the trees are actually different depending on how you do these. Let's get some lights in here. There we go. And then we can have some lights in the entrance as well. That's looking pretty good. Let's get a well in here. And do we want some seating maybe? We want some seating. I think that makes sense. This kind of looks tacky though. Let's use the big benches instead. There we go. And then what else could we do? We could have this over here if we wanted to. It's like that. And then I want to have some decorations here with like flowers and something like that, but we don't really have a good park flower setup at the moment, so we're gonna have to do without it for now. How does that work? Decoration is still negative, huh? Your decoration points is plus 8%, so why would... Okay, maybe it's these that are not getting what they need. Decoration points 45. Yeah, I guess they are just not getting very much happiness out of that one. Or maybe you're just not expecting as high happiness. It did go up. Now it's 2% actually. This building has variations. Click the variation you like or C and V to cycle through them. That's how you change if you specifically would like to have a specific tree. You see, there's quite a few of them. But I like to have mine set to randomized, so we're going to continue with that. Maybe we should have like a little back alley playgrounds over here, and maybe a well. And if we get anything else that would fit into like a playgrounds sort of thing, we'll get that as well. Get a tree in there. That should be looking pretty good. All right, we need more people. We don't have any houses though, so let's get some houses built. Can we upgrade houses? Is that a thing? I don't think so. I think we just need to build more houses. Yeah. Population density 48. Happiness bonus or penalty depending on how many residents live nearby. Happiness decreases if a residence is located in a more densely populated part of town. Does that mean that you guys have a negative number? No, not really. Okay. Let's go... We can go here with some houses. And then we'll go... some bricks. Something like this. Yeah, we're gonna try to make this as like natural as possible. Kinda like this brick. Maybe I should have used brick for the other place as well. Let's replace this with some brick roads instead. Just like that. And then this is going to be... Yeah, you can't copy everything in the game. There is some small things that would be nice to have sorted out like that. Like the fact that you can't copy roads and decorations. Or I guess fences. It's kind of silly. I feel like you should be able to do that. There we go. That looks pretty good. And then we can just mount you guys into here. And you will also have some of these stalls available to you. Maybe I'll build you here actually. Let's add some people to these. They're gonna need a warehouse, which we can take you. And let's see, maybe I'll go warehouse over here then. That will be good. We have 26 people in the town right now. And let's get a worker in there and let's get some labor. Oh, we actually need more than... We need all three there. How come? Oh, because it's further to go. Yeah, of course. Okay. Would it make more sense to add another? Just to add it way closer. Maybe that's what we need. I think these connect to each other, right? Yeah, you've added more workers than necessary. These workers will sleep and not contribute. Yeah. So these we can remove now. Just like that. And then we can add couple of them right there. That looks pretty good. Okay. We're still at 82 in happiness. Everything there is looking pretty good. How about our research? Can we do anything new? We have 56 research points, so we can decorate buildings. Many decorations have special variations that only apply in specific places. Hover over different locations to find all variations. Okay, fun. A little bit of a kind of Where is Waldo thing. Okay, so this does not seem to have any specific variation. What about you? You do not seem to have a variation either. We can build hanging flowers on... That's nice. Okay, I like that. And we can also place flowers on the actual balcony for people. That's pretty neat. What about you? We could have these on... This is so cool that you can actually, like, decorate the actual homes. That is really nice. Okay, let's get a well in here. That will be pretty good. And what else do we want to have in here? Maybe we want some fencing. We'll go something like this. This kind of looks like cow fencing though. Yeah, let's place this instead. Click to add a new point. I would like to... No. I wish I could just copy these. But yeah, it's not an option. It's not an option. We'll see. We can use the well here as a divider for these guys. That'll be fine. And then we can use the back of this pole as the divider for these guys. I think the house here gets a little bit of a smaller area now, but that's probably fine. Yeah, this game is adorable, dude. It is so good. Look at this. Look at this. Look at what we're building. A family with traits has arrived. These traits influence the family's happiness. Really? Is there a house with food shops nearby? Don't we have all of our... Yeah, we all have surrounding with trees. Well, we have trees over here. We could add another house if we wanted to. Let's build messy. I like building messy. That's fun. You will go here. We will go with a... Just a small road down to you, I think. There we go. And then we go... where do we have some trees here? You'll get your trees, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Maybe I don't need this. Let's demolish that. You're still fine. So yeah, that's all good. And we can go... Could actually have another one of these. It's like right here. And just... This is so satisfying. There. I'm gonna not connect this intentionally. We might have to do that in the future, but we're not gonna do it now. So just like that. That looks pretty good. And then we're gonna have some fencing around this as well. So it's like out to the road, through here, to there, and then let's see, here. Wish I could add from the middle of one of these. That doesn't look like it's the case. So let's go with you. It's like from this tree over to here. That looks pretty good. And then these are fancy people, so they have their own little playgrounds in the back. That looks really good. Okay, so you want to be... Wait. So there's a lot of trees. Okay, we can get more trees. We can get more trees, don't you worry. More trees incoming. Is that enough trees for you? There we go, plus 17%. That seems good. Like a regular comfortable home. Here's your regular comfortable home. It's actually quite a fancy home, if you ask me. Now this looks really boring. I'm probably gonna redo this eventually. Because I like this. This is super good looking. This area is fantastic. Okay, we're up to 87% happiness now. You can research a new item. Well, good for me. Vegetable stalls or fruit stalls? We can go with some fruit stalls. Fruits are healthy. Fruits are healthy. And we just build that together with everything else, it seems like. We can go with the fruit stall over here. Like that, and then we can go with the fruit stall over here as well. Do we actually? No, I don't think I want to develop this anymore. You already placed another building of this type. Keep in mind that the house can only connect to each building type once. Having the same building twice is only useful once your city is too big to be served by one of them. Gotcha. Hold on. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. It's just that this guy doesn't reach, so I would have to build another one here if I wanted to have him reach all of them. Which is fine. A family of traits has arrived. These traits influence family's happiness. I know. I invited them. Here comes our next little train over here. So it means we should probably get some more population, I imagine. We don't actually have any housing though. Okay, I really like this. The fact that I can just place down some housing and they'll just enjoy it. You just want a regular home, so we will build that. We will build you a regular home, don't you worry. Let's go with size 5 and let's have this one go here. That's my plan. I'm sure we're gonna run out of space eventually, but at least for now, this should be pretty good. Let's have this connect to here. Just like that. And let's make it a bit smaller so we can have palace walkways a bit bigger. Size 3. Palace walkways going out to the road here. And what does sand look like? Ooh, I kind of like sand. Yeah, I like sand. Okay, sand looks really nice. I know it doesn't make sense, but it looks really nice. It doesn't have to make sense, it just has to look nice, okay? Clean this up a little bit. Would like a way to draw without it drawing over already placed roads as well. That would be nice if you could tell it to not draw over other roads. Okay. That's nice. I think the sand blends better into it as well. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I kind of like that. Let's take you guys. Desire a house surrounded by a lot of trees. I think I should have them living here, actually. Or we could place you like over here and put a lot of trees in there. Let's place everyone into houses. I don't think we have enough personnel here. Yeah. So let's add some more personnel. That looks pretty good. Editing connections. No, I don't need that. This looks like it still keeps up, so that's good. Maybe we should have some stalls over here then. Select this. There we go. Add some workers to these. Do you have to have two? Edit connections. You don't have any connections, do you? No. Can I add your connections? There. Can you connect to these as well? Yes, but you don't have enough for that. You can do that though. Okay. Requires townfolk. This building has received its maximum amount of workers. Okay. So we can't do anything with that. We can add you. Some extra workers. And desires a house decorated with and surrounded by many flower decorations. Okay, let's do this. Can upgrade a town to the next stage. Click the green button to upgrade. I want to see if I can upgrade these afterwards and if it's easy enough to identify. These wanted to have a lot of trees, right? I'm not sure if I can see that afterwards. There was this marker that they wanted to have trees. Can I remove your connection to these? Like that, and then... Oh wait, you are actually... Okay. No, I actually want you to be... I want you to be connected to these, because that's the only way that they do get any of the fruits. Because we don't have any fruits here, so let's just leave that for now. That'll be fine. Okay, I guess it's time to upgrade from a dwelling. This is adorable, man. This is so cute. City upgraded to stage 2. Apparels, new need unlocked. Research menu expanded. Unlocked tier 2. Cool. Mayor, could I talk to you for a moment? Sure, what's up? We're all excited about the potential for our town to grow into a prosperous city. Everything is going swell, though some of the new arrivals are experiencing issues. I suggest building yourself a house first, one with a big mailbox. That way we'll know how to reach you if we ever have any requests for our little town. Quest accepted. Item received. Mayor's home. We will build the mayor's home in the next episode. If you have enjoyed this one and want to see more, click that like button. Make sure you leave a comment down below. And of course, subscribe. Subscribe! Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye, everyone.